Clemson, this is ACC shit. Nah, no?
Not as big as the Sanders. Fuck. Hit him! You got it! Go!
right, Carlton, how do you think the spring practice season went?
I feel like it went really well, really well. We came out, guys getting better each and every day. Offensive side of the ball and defensive side of the ball. Of course, with the new coach staff, we implemented some new things. I feel like coach was telling us, and offense did some good things, and defense did some good things.
The offense seemed to really move the ball pretty well today. Are you picking up the new system?
Right.
Is it that much of a new system from last year?
Not really. From a schematic standpoint, yes, because different terminology, different reads, and things of that nature. But coach, we're still running spread offense as we did last year. But this year I'm going to try to put more emphasis on running the ball, but we still want to pass the ball around. So I feel like in that regard, we're doing a really good job. So it's not that much of a difference, but we're still taking everything. So we're moving right along. Actually.
Speaking of running the ball, you're lining back up in the backfield again. You played a lot of wide out last year.
Right.
How does that feel?
Right. I'm not gonna lie. It feels great. It feels great. Came into college as a running back. Played my whole life as a running back. So obviously I'm more comfortable playing running back. But when it comes down to it, I'm all for the team. Anything if they ask me to play linebacker, I play linebacker. Just whatever. So I'm all for the coach. If they want me to play something, I'll play it. But my heart is at running back. So as long as I got that, then it's good.
Very good. Thanks, Carl. All right, Ryan, so how do you think spring ball went?
I think spring went extremely well. I think this was one of our, this was probably our best spring offensively, I think, coming out of each of the 3 scrimmages and the 15 practices that we've had. I think it's been an extremely successful spring from an offensive standpoint. I know the second scrimmage we scored 9 touchdowns. I think this scrimmage we scored a bunch. So I think we've been scoring points in bunches. I think we've been running the ball extremely well, which has kind of been the main point that we've tried to hammer in this spring. And I think we're doing that pretty well.
How difficult has it been to adjust to a new system, though it's not really that new, is it?
You could say that the verbiage and the wording's different, but we have a ton of things that I've done the last 3 years that are still in the offense. You just call it a little bit differently, so that helps from an offensive standpoint. There were obviously new pass concepts, new run concepts that we had to learn, but I think as a whole, it's very similar to what I've ran before.
Thanks, Ryan.
No problem.
All right, Coach, your thoughts on the spring in general and today's final spring practice?
I thought that throughout the entire spring our focus was to improve on our individual fundamentals and techniques, to install our scheme, and then to compete offensively, defensively, and make each other better. And I think we did that throughout the 15 spring practices. I thought there were good things on both sides of the ball today. I thought the offense ran the ball well. And I thought the quarterbacks and receivers and tight ends did some good things in the pass game. And I thought the defense came up with some key turnovers, had a nice goal line stop there, did some things to help turn the ball over and get it back to the offense. And Patrick Murray hitting a 52-yard field goal and doing well in punts. I thought overall it was a good day. We were just utilizing it as our 3rd scrimmage opportunity, another chance to get better, so I was pleased with the effort.
What were some of the goals you were looking to accomplish this spring, and did you get to them?
I think the big goals were, number one, to improve our fundamentals and techniques. So that's the great thing about spring is you don't have to worry about preparing for opponents. So you have a lot of individual time for coaches to get with their players and work on their position-specific drills. And I think that's very important for spring ball. And then for the guys to learn our offense, defense, and special teams. And we had that all installed through 8 practices. And just for the guys to come out and compete and understand that you got to finish and strain and make each other better. So I think all those things were very good points for spring ball.
Great, thanks a lot.
Thanks, Joe. Appreciate it.